What is going on, guys? Snowball here with some Infection Dome. There's actually going to be two gameplays here. I wanted to go through and show you guys pretty much what is it about with the Juggernaut Dome. This is the one where the Juggernauts are the infected people, the zombies if you want to call them that. And it's very interesting, and I do go up here on top of the dome for not even a minute until I realized this is stupid. This is one thing I really don't like about Infection is that, well, there's two things I don't like about Infection that I don't know how you can possibly patch, but most likely they could think about a way. But, you know, the first one isn't too big of a deal, but it's kind of frustrating, is that people are up here camping and they'll find the high spots and everything, and you know, that's understandable. In a big ass zombie apocalypse or whatever, you would kind of want to stay away from the zombies. It makes sense, but you know, it's a video game. And the second thing is there's been a lot of boosting going around and it's really annoying. But this is the one where the Juggernauts are the infected ones, and I pull out my RPG thinking, oh, I'm gonna shoot this guy, and he comes and stabs me. And so here I am, I'm the Juggernaut, I'm the infected, and this game is almost over. That's how fast these games can go, and it's actually really interesting. So I run through here, and these guys never kill me, but I stab the barrel right here by accident and blow myself up. And here's what I want to point out. This guy, watch the guy on the ladder. He stays right there, standing there, and I can't stab him because I'm climbing the ladder. And I kind of forget about him. And you're going to see him in the end of the video. That is a good spot if you guys want to try that out. Oh, look, actually they did kill me. I'm sorry. And look, he's still there. And I just walk right past him. He's still there. That's a good spot because you don't see his name and you just keep walking by. And for some reason, I just never, you know, it never crossed my mind. I'm like, holy crap. And here comes the end of the game right here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the first one here. We're going to kick it into the second one now. 17 people in the lobby. Like I said, it's normally a victory 99% of the time. Look at that guy. I mean, I would never thought of that. And look, you could barely reach him right there, and then you have to jump down and stab. You could jump up and stab him, but nobody ever saw him. Like, his name wasn't there. 7-3 for the first one, which is pretty good. And this other one is going to be flawless, like a boss. It's opposite. It's opposite from the first one. So now you start off as the Juggernaut, and the other one's, I guess it's not really opposite. I wish I would have been infected in this one just so I can see how it worked. Sometimes they have the Juggernauts, sometimes they don't. But in the beginning, they're like everybody else. So he has the Juggernaut, and very soon, this is a very easy way to take care of the Juggernaut. So very soon you're going to see right here, I'm just knifing him here. Simtex is the easiest way, but obviously we don't have Simtexes. And I killed the guy there, and I got the other guy also that he infected. And so now they do not have the Juggernaut suits, so it is opposite, sort of. But now they have, like, the dead man's hand, and they have, I think they have grenades. I'm not sure. Instead of throwing knife, they have grenades. Like I said, guys, I really wish I was infected just so I could have seen, like, how it is. But you walk really slow with this. You just got these dual-wield pistols, and that's all you have. And so you're just rolling with that. You don't have a secondary or anything, and you actually got some pretty low ammo. But good thing that you're in the Juggernaut suit, because if not, you would definitely need another gun. It's kind of, I guess it would be very frustrating if you were infected, and it always sucks to be the first infected. It's happened to me twice so far, and it turned out okay. One time I went positive, the other time I went negative, and I don't know how I went positive whenever I was first infected, but you know, I got like 5 people in a row, and it was fine, and then they all did a bunch of work, and I went all ham and all sorts of shit on everybody, and so we did really good, and I actually went positive. In this one, I went positive, but I cannot imagine being infected the first one against nothing but Juggernauts. I mean, it takes 3-4 stabs. See, look, they got Dead Man's Hand right there, which is C4 strapped to their chest, and this guy has it too, and he's just waiting for us to get close enough because he knows it's not really even going to affect us too much. And so I could tell it would be frustrating on their part, but of course on the Juggernaut side it's fine. And this is one of the rare cases that we actually win and beat the infected for the time limit to run out. And I'm really liking this gameplay. Let me know what you guys think about it. You know, it's been out for a few days now, or maybe even how long has it been? Has it been a week yet? I'm not sure. But they've changed quite a few things to it. They added more game types in, and they added more rules and regulations and everything. Here's 2 things I really don't like about Infected. One is there's a whole bunch of camping in it, and that's understandable to a point. You know, I mean, if it was in real life, I would understand, well, hell no, I don't want to be chasing down zombies, but it seems like we are chasing the infected now, or me, and everybody else is camping, and, you know, 80% of the people, whatever, however you want to say it. But that's one thing that, you know, I can deal with, but it gets very frustrating when you're on the infected side. And the other thing I really don't like is the boosting, and I really wish they can find a way to fix that. So how you boost on this one is you have a friend, and he is not infected, and well, he is infected and you're not infected, and you just go in a room, he lays in the doorway or stands there, and then now the infected cannot run past him because they're on the same team. You know what I mean? So the one who's not infected is standing in the room, the one who is laying right there, and he doesn't shoot his friend. And so everybody else is trying to run in there and kill him, and he's just getting a lot of shots, and then the guy will let him out to get scavenger packs or something like that. It's ridiculous, and I just end up leaving the games. I've came across 2 boosters tonight, and there were 2 games in a row, 2 different lobbies, and we killed them and they lost. I mean, I got more kills than him, and I was actually infected. That's pretty sad. So if you're boosting, come on, you suck at the game. Like, the people who boost, I think, are just fucking terrible at this game, and they have no idea what they're doing. If they were to just, you know, play the game a little bit and learn it a little bit more, they would have so much more fun than rather have to just sit there and boost. And I think that's just retarded, you know. So I don't know what you can do to fix that, you know, whether it be that the guy gets a death for laying there in that specific situation. I guarantee you they have some mind and that they could do something to fix it. They know something, but they haven't done it yet. Maybe they won't even do it. I have no clue. I'm not Robert Bowling. I don't work for Infinity Ward or anything, so I don't have any word in this, but hopefully it gets addressed by some bigger YouTubers or something like that, and people start complaining a lot more, and they'll do something to fix that. You know, I don't know what they can do. They've done very good on the barrier glitches and stuff like that, and people are jumping on top of stuff and infection, and you'll get a death. And so, you know, applaud to that. I really appreciate the people doing that, to where, you know, you jump up on a railing or something like that, and you're trying to hide, and as soon as you hit the top of that railing, you die. It's very nice. It's the first patch they did on that was, ooh, look at that, almost got the last one right there. The first patch they did on that was on hard hat, whenever you're trying to get under the map and you get a death. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. This is a little bit of how the Juggernaut works with infection, and I've been playing infection a lot lately, and hopefully you guys picked up some tips and stuff like that, and I will see you guys next time. I've been Snowball, you've been awesome, and peace.